Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It is your January faves video. It is a little delayed. We're in the middle of February, but that's okay. I have pretty much all my favorites for January are going to be beauty related. So if you're not into that, you can probably skip it, but stay around because there's some goodies. So let's get into it. Okay, first up in my favorites, I'm going to start with my favorite brand of all time, which I'm pretty sure I've shared this, maybe not in a favorites video, but very similar video, is the Clear Stem line, which is right now I'm like obsessing over this sunscreen that they have. It is my tried and true UR Sunshine. It is a tinted sunscreen, which I love, and the sun is starting to shine, and whenever I'm snowboarding, this is like what I use, and it's amazing, and I love it, and it rates 100% in the green. We know that I love all of that, so you can get this on their website. I do have a code, so if you want to use that, it's Team Fearless Fitness. There's also a link, I'll drop a link somewhere in the description, but this is amazing. It is my #1 favorite, and I think I highly recommend it for summer and spring and all things sun. Okay, outside of that, I tried a new brand. I think if you follow me on YouTube and you watch my last video, it's a self-care video, and I talked about a new brand that I just got because I had a bunch of gift card money from my work to Sephora. So that brand was Pharmacy. I showed this when I did my last Sephora haul. It's the Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Moisturizer. I also got this Wake Up Honey Eye Cream, and again, these rate in the green, which is fantastic. I have really sensitive under eyes and really sensitive eyelids, and this does not irritate my eyes. It's a brightening vitamin C, so if you're like me and you have a lot of dark circles, this would be really good for you. This moisturizer is so cute. They're all glass jars, and then it's like a wood lid, but this here it's an intense moisturizer, so it's really thick. Let me see that. So if you have really dry skin and really sensitive skin, I recommend this one. This one's so good. You can get it at Sephora. I will say it's really pricey, so if you're trying to save money, I probably wouldn't go this route, but if you want to splurge, I definitely would recommend that. I also shared this on my self-care video, but I didn't really talk much about it, but it's the night cream, and it's like a night mask. But it's vitamin B, and it's supposed to visibly refine texture and pores and help strengthen skin's moisture barrier with 10% niacinamide. So you just do like a really thin layer and obviously avoid your eyes and sleep in it. And when I wake up, my skin feels really good and smooth. So I like this one. I'm really loving that. Something new for me is a toner. I haven't really used it before. My sister recommended that I get a toner because I've been having like really bad hormonal acne, kind of like all around my cheekbone, which is interesting because that's also where I put my contour. So I'm curious if that is what's causing it. I don't know. But I've been using this from Pharmacy as well, this Deep Sweep. And it's a 2% BHA pore cleaning toner, and I feel like it works a lot. I use it at night. You can use it in the AM or PM. You just like put a little bit on a little cotton swab or like a reusable cloth, and then wipe it on your face, let it dry, and then put your moisturizer on it. And I've been liking it. I think it's helping with my acne. So that is what I've been loving from that new brand. And again, it's a little bit more pricey, but again, it ranks up 100% in the green, and I love that. So that's all for skincare. So you have like the sunscreen, you have your toner, your moisturizers, and your eye cream, and that's it. I feel like that's a pretty easy routine. So let's see here. Kind of along the lines of face care that I'm obsessed with is my infrared light therapy mask. I joked around and was talking about how I didn't buy the really expensive $600 one, and I didn't because I didn't know if I would like it, and I found this one on Amazon. It was actually recommended to me from someone, I don't remember who, like one of the influencers I follow on TikTok had recommended this Amazon brand, and so I did a lot of research on a bunch of them, and I ended up going with the Luxe Renew mask, and everything about it is very similar to like the really expensive masks, but it's half the price, probably way less than half the price because it was like one something as opposed to $400. And it has very similar like light beads in there. You can do, this one has 9 settings. The one I use the most is the blue light therapy because it helps with acne and acne scars. And then there's an infrared red light and then just a regular red light, but I love it. It doesn't come with a carrying case, so I did end up just like repurposing this bag I got from our work trip in Mexico, and it actually works perfect. It comes with a box you can store it in, but it's just not, that's not the best thing for me. So that I love. It's been helping my skin. I feel like my skin is a lot clearer, if you can see that. I don't know. I like it. But so that is like my big splurge item that I love. The other thing that I'm not going to bring up here because it's so big is my sauna blanket. I got that for Christmas. It was on my list and I was super excited to get it. I've been using that basically after I do my long runs, and it is amazing. Like, it's really supposed to, like, you're supposed to like get one of those like Mylar blankets? Mylar blankets? It's the silver blankets that are basically like for emergencies, but you wrap yourself in that and like sit in it. It's supposed to really detox and you sweat all of the toxins out, just like you're going into a sauna. I don't use the blankets. It's just too much effort. I just use it basically to like let my body recover after really long runs, and it's been phenomenal. And it's also freezing and snowing and cold and wintry, and that's just amazing when it's that cold. So I will kind of show, well, like if you go back a video, you can see me get into it in my self-care video. But I will link the one I have that was given to me as a gift, but we got off of Amazon, and I will link that in my description so you can see the one I have. Same with my Luxe Light Mask. I'll link that below as well. But those are the 2 big purchase items that I've been loving the whole month of January. Let's see, what else? I feel like I have a lot, but I don't have a lot. So, hair. Well, yeah, hair. Okay. So for hair stuff, I don't know if you can find this on Amazon. If you can, I will link it. But I get this actually at Walmart or Target, and it's Shea Moisture, Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. And I used to use like a different mask, like I had a different hair mask from them. They have like one specifically for curly hair. My hair is naturally curly, but it hasn't like curled on its own for a long time. And so that's the one I was using. But this one is Smooth and Define for natural, chemically processed or heat styled hair. And obviously I dye my hair. I was blonde like in my last favorites video. I am now back to my natural hair color with a little bit of blonde peeking through. But my hair is super dead from dyeing it blonde. So this has been phenomenal at like restoring my hair and also like helping with split ends, prevent split ends. So I use this in my hair about once a week, and it is great, and it's really cost effective. I think it's like under $10, and this thing is huge. You don't need very much. Also, it's a leave-in, so you can leave it in your hair if you'd like, or you can rinse it out. I personally, when I leave this in my hair, it makes my hair very like crunchy and hard, and I don't like the way it feels when I leave it in, so I use it as more of like a leave-in hair mask and then take it out as opposed to just a leave-in conditioner. So there's that. What else? Hair. Oh, I have one more hair thing. So this looks really strange, but I mean, if you know, these things are really popular right now, but they're like this heatless curling thing. You like put it on your head like this and you wrap your hair around. I didn't think it was going to work for me. This is the Barbie one. Slay. I love this so much. But it does. It works so good on my hair. I can like put my hair in it and then like wake up in the morning and it's wavy and curly and it looks really good. You just put a little bit of like hair oil in it to help like the curls be refreshed. Or what I've been doing when I haven't wanted to put heat on my hair is I've been using this with my hair kind of like air dried wet, and I'll like basically just wear it all like day until maybe about, not all day, I'd probably say like half a day. Like I wear it from 8 in the morning when I get ready or whatever, like through my work day till about like noon-ish at lunch, as long as I have meetings. And then by like 1, I take it out, my hair is dry, and it's like naturally curly. It's amazing. I love it so much. I'll link it. You can get it on Amazon, but you can also get it like, they have these at Target and Walmart and Ulta and TJ Maxx. Actually, this one I think is from Marshall's. Like you can get them everywhere, but this exact one, if you want the Barbie one, which I think is so cute, I'll link the Barbie one in the description. So I think that's it for hair stuff. And then, okay, I wanted to talk about dupes and some makeup items. So the first makeup item I have is, I bought these because for the longest time I would do like a smoky eye and I would get like eyeshadow all underneath my eye and it made me look like I had worse dark circles than I already do, or I'd have to like wipe them off and then you wipe your eye cream off and it just like is not great. Then I discovered these eye moon looking patches things. So I just like cut them and make them like fit my eye because they're obviously like really big, but you like put them under your eye and you can do like a wing liner, like a perfect wing liner, or you just like do your eyeshadow and it doesn't get underneath your eye and it's amazing. And you just like rip them off. I was using Scotch tape because I'm ghetto. I don't care. I was using Scotch tape, and actually that could get kind of expensive because Scotch tape is expensive. And there was, I think it's like 500 of these. They come in like packs like this, but there's 500 total, like a bunch of these little packs for like, I don't know, like $5 or $6 on Amazon. And so like way more cost effective. Okay, the other thing I have, I only have 3 more things, and then, so this is like a really quick favorites video, which is shocking that I waited this long to film it, but high life, it is what it is. So these blender balls, they're called, I don't know, the brand is AOA Studio, and they're called Paw Wonder Blenders, and I'm not even kidding, they are a dupe for the blender, like the blender one, like the famous one, the one that everyone uses, is like $30 for a blender ball. I love them. I use these, I basically wet them and use it for my blush and my contour. I don't use it for my under eyes concealer because I like to get a really tiny one and just use it that way, or I use a brush. But these are super soft. I'd say like you can use them for both wet or dry makeup. So if you know, it's up to you like what you'd want to use it with. If you're using it with like concealer or foundation, or if you're doing powder, like you can use it with both. Again, these are amazing. You get 6 and I think it's like $10 for the entire pack. Again, the blender one that you can get at Sephora is like $30. So, and I think it's just as good. So that is something that I'm loving. The other are these blushes. So there's this one here. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one here. Okay, I think the Shea Glam. So this one is Shea Glam, and it's a blush. And this is what it looks like. It's this little applicator. I don't know what this is a dupe for. I want to say it's like a Fenty dupe, but I'm not really sure. But it is a dupe. And this color is called Love Cake. And it's so pretty. Let me see if I can put it on. I don't have like a blender thing. So I'll just put like a little bit on. You can kind of like see use my fingers. But it's so pretty and it goes on so nice. And they have like a ton of colors. So I really like this one. This one is actually what I'm wearing today. It's like really subtle. You can't really tell. But it's Lake Rain Beauty is the brand. And it's supposed to be like a rare beauty dupe. Obviously you can tell it's like literally looks the same. And this is the stick. It comes out like this. And it goes on really nice. Like I said, I already have it on, so I'll just put a little dot on it so you can kind of see. And I don't even know, the lighting in here is kind of butts, but that's it. It's like so pigmented. I love it. That's just one dot. Also, I already have some on, so, but it's so good. And again, it's like a Rare Beauty dupe. And I think the Shea Glam one was like $7 and this one was like $8. And the only reason why I knew about these is because my sister found them first and she wanted them for Christmas. So I got them for her for Christmas, and I saw them on her and I was like, oh my God, those are amazing. And she was like, oh, I think they're dupes. And so here we are, but I love them. And they have a ton of colors. I just recently bought Shea Glam lipstick, which I'm wearing today, and a Shea Glam contour. I don't know how I feel about the lipstick. I still want to try it out a couple like more times before I make a decision on it, and the contour, same thing. So if I do like those, I'll link them in a February favorites video. I have been buying a lot of stuff for February, so that one might have a little more to it. But yeah, so that's all the stuff that I think I've like tried or bought and used in January that I just absolutely love and I have been using. I will link everything in the description with all of the links so that you can look at them or snag anything that you like. And that's it. So quick and easy January favorites. Hopefully try to release the February favorites at the beginning of March, but TBD since this one is also late. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.